Ever wondered how Facebook seems to know you better than you know yourself? It's like it has an uncanny ability to predict your likes, interests, and even your next click. Well, that's not by some magic or coincidence, it's a result of complex mechanisms working behind the scenes. These mechanisms, driven by artificial intelligence and Facebook's algorithms, tailor your feed to match your preferences. Yes, it's all about artificial intelligence and Facebook algorithms. But what exactly are these? Artificial intelligence might sound like a complex term, but let's break it down. You know how when you're learning a new skill you start off knowing very little, make a few mistakes, but gradually get better with practice? Well, that's kind of how AI works too. It's a branch of computer science that aims to create systems capable of performing tasks that would normally require human intelligence. And it does this by learning from data, making mistakes, and then improving, just like you and me. Let's imagine AI as a curious child. This child is exposed to a world of information, absorbing it like a sponge. It then uses this information to make decisions or predictions. In essence, AI is all about learning patterns from heaps of data, and then using those patterns to make informed decisions. Now what about Facebook algorithms? Well, these are a set of rules that decide what content to show you when you log into Facebook. Think about when you go to a restaurant. You can't possibly eat everything on the menu, right? So you make choices based on your preferences. Similarly, Facebook's algorithm sifts through the vast menu of posts, videos, photos, and stories and serves you a plate full of what it believes you'll enjoy the most. Here's the catch, though. Just like how your taste in food might change over time, your preferences on Facebook change too. And the algorithm needs to adapt to these changes. That's where AI comes in. It helps the algorithm learn from your past behavior, understand your evolving preferences, and adjust the content it shows you accordingly. So, in a nutshell, AI is like the brain that helps Facebook's algorithm learn, adapt, and serve you content that you're most likely to enjoy. It's a fascinating mix of science, technology, and human behavior, all working together to shape your social media experience. Now that we know what AI and Facebook algorithms are, let's delve deeper into how they work. AI learns and evolves much like a human brain. Now that's a statement that might have you scratching your head, but let's break it down. You see, the process of artificial intelligence is not too dissimilar to how we, as humans, learn and grow. It's a system that uses something called machine learning to evolve and adapt. But what is machine learning? Well, imagine a toddler, curious and wide-eyed, learning about the world around them. They touch a hot stove, they get burned, and they learn not to touch the stove again. In much the same way, AI uses machine learning to learn from its experiences. It's given a task, it attempts to complete it, and depending on the results, it adjusts its approach. This process is repeated countless times, with the AI constantly learning and adapting, honing its skills and becoming more efficient. But unlike a human child, an AI can process and learn from millions of these experiences in a fraction of the time. It's like having a super-powered brain, capable of learning at an incredible speed. This ability to learn and adapt is what allows AI to perform tasks that would otherwise require human intelligence. And here's the really cool part. The more data it has to work with, the better it becomes. Just like a child learning a language faster when immersed in an environment where that language is spoken, an AI performs better with more data. Now you might be thinking, okay, but how does it actually learn? It's a process called training. The AI is fed vast amounts of data, and it uses this information to make predictions and decisions. If the predictions are correct, great. If not, the AI adjusts its algorithms and tries again, constantly learning, constantly evolving. This is the essence of machine learning, a cycle of trial and error, learning and adapting, much like how we humans grow and learn from our experiences. So, AI is like a virtual brain that keeps learning. But how does Facebook use AI? Well, stay tuned, because that's what we're diving into next. Facebook employs AI to personalize your experience. This isn't science fiction, it's social media reality. But how does it work? Let's dive in. Artificial intelligence, or AI, is a powerful tool used by Facebook to curate a unique user experience. This might sound complicated, but it's all about understanding patterns and making predictions. Imagine you're scrolling through your Facebook feed. You pause to watch a video about homemade pizza recipes, and then like a post about an upcoming food festival in your city. You've just provided Facebook with valuable information about your interests. Now here's where the AI steps in. By analyzing your activity, the AI identifies that you have an interest in food-related content. It learns from your actions, your likes, your comments, and even the time spent on different posts. But it doesn't stop there. The AI also considers your interactions with other users. Do you often engage with posts from a particular friend or a page? If so, the AI is likely to prioritize their content in your feed. Now think about the thousands of posts that could potentially appear in your feed. It's the AI's job to sort through this massive amount of information and decide what to show you and in what order. This process is known as ranking. The ranking is not only based on your interests but also on the relevance of the content. If a page you follow posts something that's highly relevant to your interests, the AI might decide to rank it higher in your feed, even if it's a few days old. So every time you log into Facebook, the AI has prepared a personalized feed, crafted to cater to your unique interests and preferences. From the posts you see, to the ads that pop up, it's all curated by an intricate AI system working behind the scenes. In essence, your Facebook feed is not random. It's a sophisticated algorithm's best guess at what you'll find interesting, based on your past activity and interactions. So, your Facebook feed is a result of AI's learning from your activity. But how accurate is this algorithm? That's a great question, and it's where we'll pick up in the next segment. Stay tuned. The accuracy of Facebook's algorithms is astonishing. It's like having a digital mind reader at your fingertips. The algorithm is designed to predict your preferences with an uncanny level of precision. For instance, ever noticed how you'll be browsing for a new pair of running shoes, and then suddenly, your Facebook feed is filled with ads for sports gear? That's the algorithm at work, using your browsing history to predict what you might want to buy next. Or perhaps you've had a moment where you ran into an old friend's post on your feed, someone you haven't interacted with for years. But just a few days before you were thinking about them, maybe you even looked them up on another platform. Coincidence? Not quite. It's the algorithm predicting your social interactions based on your digital activity. Now, let's talk about your like history. Facebook's algorithm is so accurate it can predict your political leaning, your favorite food, even your favorite time of day to log in, all based on what you've liked, shared, and commented on. It's as if Facebook knows you better than you know yourself. But with this accuracy comes a certain level of discomfort. The algorithm's ability to predict our preferences means it's constantly collecting and analyzing our data, a fact that raises some serious privacy concerns. Are we comfortable with a machine knowing so much about us, about our preferences and behaviors? And more importantly, are we okay with that information being used to influence our decisions, our purchases, and our interactions? Furthermore, there's the question of what happens to this data. Who else has access to it? How is it being used, beyond just tailoring our Facebook experience? These are questions we all need to ask, as users of the platform. So, while the accuracy is impressive, it does raise some concerns. Let's discuss these. We need to be aware of the trade-off that comes with using such a powerful tool, the convenience of personalized content at the cost of our privacy. Is the trade-off worth it? That's a question only you can answer. The power of AI and Facebook algorithms raises crucial questions about privacy. The integration of artificial intelligence into our daily lives, particularly through platforms like Facebook, is not without its share of concerns. Two of the most pressing issues are privacy and ethics. Privacy, in the digital age, has become a precious commodity. As we interact with social platforms like Facebook, we leave digital footprints that AI algorithms can gather, analyze, and use. These algorithms can predict our behavior, interests, and even our deepest thoughts and feelings with unprecedented accuracy. This level of insight into our private lives can be unsettling. In addition, there's the ethical question of consent. Did we knowingly agree to have our data analyzed to this extent when we signed up for Facebook? And even if we did, can we truly understand the implications of giving such consent? Facebook has been under scrutiny for these issues. The company has made efforts to address them, implementing policies to protect user data and provide transparency. They've introduced tools to let users see why they're seeing certain ads, and options to control what data can be collected about them. However, these measures are not without their critics. Some argue that the control given to users is illusory, designed more to placate than to provide true agency. Furthermore, the complexity of these tools often leads to inaction, as users may feel overwhelmed or unsure of how to effectively manage their data. It's also worth noting that Facebook's business model, like many other social platforms, relies on data collection and analysis. This means there's an inherent tension between user privacy and the company's financial interests. Ethically, the use of AI algorithms also raises questions about bias and discrimination. These algorithms are trained on data generated by us, and if that data reflects societal biases, the algorithms will too. Facebook has acknowledged this issue and is working to make their AI systems more fair and unbiased. While Facebook addresses these concerns, it's essential for us as users to be aware. Understanding how our data is used and what control we have over it can help us navigate this digital landscape with more confidence and caution. So, we've traveled through the world of AI and Facebook algorithms. We've unraveled the complex web of these technologies and their interplay in our daily social media interactions. It's quite a journey, isn't it? Let's take a moment to recap the key points we've covered. We began by simplifying the concept of artificial intelligence and Facebook algorithms, stripping away the technical jargon to make it more digestible. We discovered that AI is not just some futuristic concept, but a technology that's already deeply embedded in our lives, particularly in the algorithms that drive our social media experiences. We delved into how AI works, exploring the heart of machine learning where computers learn from data to make decisions. This ability to learn, adapt, and improve is what makes AI such a powerful tool in today's digital world. We then zeroed in on the role of AI in Facebook algorithms. We learned that these algorithms use AI to analyze our online behavior, likes, shares, and clicks to curate a personalized social media feed. It's like having a digital butler that knows our tastes and preferences, serving us content we are most likely to enjoy. We also discussed the accuracy of Facebook algorithms. The precision with which these algorithms predict our preferences is astonishing. They can even predict future behavior based on past interactions, making our social media experience more engaging and personalized. However, this accuracy also raises questions about how much of our digital lives are being shaped by these algorithms. Finally, we address the elephant in the room: privacy and ethical concerns. These algorithms, while convenient and engaging, also collect a massive amount of personal data. This raises critical questions about privacy, data ownership, and the ethical use of our information. It's a reminder that as users, we need to be aware of the data we share and the permissions we grant. As we wrap up this journey, remember that understanding these technologies is not just about being tech-savvy. It's about being an informed digital citizen, aware of the invisible hands that shape our online experiences. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this video informative. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel for more videos about AI.